Hello, everyone. It's us again, the team behind the TV Days Drama Digest channel, bringing you the latest, most thrilling updates from days of our lives. As always, we're diving deep into the mysteries and dramatic twists that make this soap opera one of the most captivating on television. Today, we want to shine a light on a dynamic that's been quietly brewing behind the scenes, one involving the mysterious Dr. Russell and the scheming DiMera. If you've been following the show closely, you'll know that things between these two characters are far from straightforward. What exactly are EJ and Dr. Russell up to? What's the nature of their partnership, and why do they seem so determined to get their way, no matter the cost? In this article, we'll break down their relationship, their motivations, and where this story might be headed. Buckle up, because things are about to get very interesting. The initial encounter. How did EJ and Dr. Russell cross paths? Let's start by taking a step back and examining how these two characters became connected. It's not often that we see DiMera, a man who has always been deeply entrenched in his family's legacy and power struggles, mixing with someone like Dr. Russell, a character shrouded in mystery with his own dubious intentions. So, how did they come to work together, and what do they both stand to gain from this partnership? Dr. Russell, for those who may not be familiar, is a doctor at Salem University Hospital with a track record that raises more than a few eyebrows. He's the kind of character who operates in the shadows, always with a hidden agenda and a knack for stirring up trouble. His ties to the hospital and the controversial research projects he's involved in have made him a suspect in many people's eyes. But what's even more interesting is how he crossed paths with DiMera, a man with a ruthless reputation and a penchant for taking whatever he wants, no matter the cost. It all started when Dr. Russell bought some takeout at the pub, a casual moment that suddenly turned into a pivotal one for both characters. As he was leaving, his phone rang, and the call he received would set the stage for their future collaboration. The caller? None other than DiMera. EJ expressed his disappointment in the fact that Kayla, whom he presumably wanted to help with their plans, had once again refused to release Dr. Russell from his contract with the hospital. This small exchange at the pub was just the beginning of what would become a complicated and dangerous alliance. But the question is, what do these two want, and why are they willing to go to such lengths to achieve their goals? Dr. Russell's dilemma. A man caught in the middle from the start. It's clear that Dr. Russell is not exactly a man of integrity. He has been playing both sides, trying to make the best out of a very precarious situation. His frustration with Kayla's refusal to release him from his contract is evident, but it's what comes next that truly reveals his true character. In his conversation with EJ, Dr. Russell expresses his frustration, but he doesn't seem ready to give up just yet. EJ, ever the strategist, reassures him that all hope is not lost. The weight of this conversation becomes clear as EJ reveals that the hospital's refusal to take Dr. Russell off the books means their plans for the controversial drug, Versex, have hit a major roadblock. But don't worry, EJ insists all hope is not lost. With a mixture of charm and determination, he assures Dr. Russell that he has a plan to make sure everything still works out. And that plan, as we're about to see, will have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. What exactly does EJ have in mind? How can he turn the tables in their favor when it seems like things are falling apart? The answer lies in the mysterious drug, Versex, and the millions of dollars that could come from it. This isn't just about getting revenge or taking down the hospital. It's about securing a massive payday that could change everything for EJ and Dr. Russell. Versex, the drug that could change everything. At the heart of this alliance lies Versex, a drug that could make both EJ and Dr. Russell immensely wealthy. But what makes this drug so valuable, and why is everyone in Salem so interested in its success? Let's take a closer look at the potential impact of Versex and why it's so central to EJ and Dr. Russell's plans. Versex is not just any ordinary pharmaceutical product. It's a cutting-edge drug that has the potential to revolutionize the medical industry. If successful, it could lead to millions, if not billions, in profit. This isn't just about creating a new drug. It's about positioning themselves at the forefront of a new era in medical treatment. The implications of such a development are far-reaching, and the kind of power it could give EJ and Dr. Russell is staggering. But there's a catch. The drug is not entirely in their hands yet. The university hospital, where Dr. Russell is still under contract, holds the rights to the drug and its research. That's why Dr. Russell has been so desperate to be freed from his obligations at the hospital. He wants to have full control over the research and its eventual commercialization. Without that control, their plans for Versex could fall apart, and all their efforts would be in vain. DiMera, however, is not one to back down easily. He has a plan to take matters into his own hands, even if it means bending the rules or playing dirty. After all, this is the same man who has orchestrated countless schemes in the past, always with an eye on the ultimate goal. For him, this drug is not just an opportunity to make money, it's a way to regain control over the DiMera family's power, which has been threatened ever since Titan took over. EJ knows that securing Versex would not only make him incredibly wealthy, but could also give him the leverage he needs to reassert his dominance in the family business. The stakes get higher. EJ's plans for DiMera and Titan now. Let's step back and ask a critical question. Why is EJ so invested in this drug? Sure, the millions of dollars it could generate are attractive, but there's more at play here than just money. EJ is facing an uncertain future within the DiMera family. With Titan in control, his position is more precarious than ever. He has lost the DA job he once held, and his family's power has been significantly weakened. But if he can get his hands on Versex, it could be the key to unlocking a new chapter in his life, one where he regains the upper hand. The stakes are incredibly high. If EJ and Dr. Russell's plan succeeds, they could be in control of a medical breakthrough that changes the course of history and gives them the financial means to take back everything they've lost. But if they fail, the consequences could be catastrophic, not just for them, but for everyone connected to the DiMera family. The face-to-face meeting, EJ and Dr. Russell's next move as the story unfolds. We expect a face-to-face meeting between EJ and Dr. Russell at the DiMera mansion. This is where their plans will really begin to take shape. With the tension mounting and both men desperate to secure Versex, the stakes couldn't be higher. They will likely discuss their next steps in more detail, perhaps even resorting to extreme measures to get what they want. EJ is a master manipulator, and he's always several steps ahead of everyone else. Dr. Russell, on the other hand, is driven by his own desires and his need to get out from under the hospital's control. Together, they make for a dangerous duo, one capable of pulling off schemes that could have devastating consequences for those around them. The million-dollar question: what's EJ really after? At the heart of this story is one key question. What does EJ DiMera truly want from this partnership with Dr. Russell? Is it just about the money, or is there something more to it? The answer, it seems, is a bit of both. EJ wants to secure his family's future and regain control over the DiMera empire. But he's also motivated by the desire to prove that he's still the master of his own fate, no matter how many obstacles stand in his way. The millions from Versex are just the beginning. With this drug in his hands, EJ could be poised to make a comeback that would change the entire landscape of days of our lives. As we wait to see how this story plays out, we can only imagine the twists and turns ahead. Will EJ and Dr. Russell succeed in their dangerous plans, or will they be undone by their own ambition? Whatever happens, we know one thing for sure. This is just the beginning of a thrilling new chapter in the saga of DiMera and his quest for power, money, and control. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.